I can't believe that fell out of my pocket. Holy shit.
Wow.
Hey,
Lucky.
that was lucky. Before I go, Shao had asked me for a carabiner for this audition he has tomorrow. And I said I had one, and I put it in my pocket this morning so I wouldn't forget. And I totally forgot to give it to him, but I reached into my pocket to grab my keys because I'm leaving, and the fucking carabiner fell out. Should we kiss?
Brave.
No, wait, sorry. Brabby?
No, it's
Bravey. Welcome, everybody. Part 2 of our 100th episode. Because we're having such a good time, we wanted to split up in 2 parts because we couldn't stop talking, mostly Hayden. But we thought this would be a good time to bring in our special guest. So let's welcome her now. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Take a seat. How fitting for our first guest to be our 100th episode. I just met our guest today for the first time. Her name is Wendy. And Wendy, why don't you go ahead? Yeah, did I get that right? Wendy, who the fuck are you?
You said that so gingerly.
I'm a gingerly guy. Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
I didn't know when I came.
It was gonna be me opening the door.
I didn't know it was going to be you opening the door, and I'd never met you before.
Do I have the right house?
So,
Tiny random Asian.
yes. And I was like, because I knew, like, I was like, is this Shao's brother's wife? Like, because I've also never met her. And then, like, so I didn't know until about, like, 5 or 10 minutes in that I was like, this is
In the big light bulb moment.
This is the Wendy.
Wait, it took you 5 minutes to realize.
I'm fucking slow, Wendy. I'm slow. Also,
Alright.
yeah, so it's been a pleasure meeting you, but I don't really know you. Who are you?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I'm already getting stuck on this.
I know. Yeah, right? It's we like to hit the hard and heavy ones. What am I doing?
Can you move your microphone a little bit closer?
We'll move it closer, yeah.
I am obviously a professional, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Very much. But it's on me as well.
It's okay, don't be nervous.
No. I think I need some prompts. What questions do you have?
Okay.
From Vancouver.
You're from Vancouver.
Family was born in Hong Kong, came to Vancouver in like early 90s, specifically Richmond.
Yeah. So were you born here?
No, I was born in Hong Kong.
Born in Hong Kong. How old were... No, okay, we don't need to get into that. Yeah.
Came here at a young age.
Yeah.
She gave us that information.
Yeah.
You're not a very good interviewer.
Okay, you take over.
You have to
take
listen.
over.
This feels like between two ferns. I should be like right here.
Yeah, right. Yeah. When's the first time you got your period? No, I'm kidding.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Never.
No, but have been in the industry and are in the industry. By the way, she's got more IMDb credits than all of us probably combined. Why don't we start there? What's a little bit? Yeah.
Do you know what I just realized?
Uh-oh.
That every single one of our podcast episodes has an IMDb credit. So we now have over 100 credits each.
Well, I take that back. We have way more than
Way more.
Yeah, Shao's doing the suck in the background.
All for the same show.
Shao's getting the food ready. I don't see it in my...
No,
Anyways,
while
doesn't matter.
I was researching my thing, that'll come later. It's like IMDb Chummy Thumbs. I'm like, why the do we have an IMDb for Chummy Thumbs? But it's
Crazy.
there. It's
I
there.
guess because we put out videos for it. But yeah, what is your experience? What do you do? What did you do? What's in the industry?
Yeah. So when you guys were talking about luck last time, I feel like I was very lucky to get into the industry.
Yeah.
I graduated, couldn't find a job. And then my friend was like, hey, give me your resume. I'll like send it over to a bunch of like temp agencies or like a bunch of companies. And then one of them was like a law firm, or the other one was a visual effects studio. I was like, I didn't know we had visual effects in Vancouver, because that was like such a LA thing for me. So for me, I always really liked film production and just films in general. Never thought about getting into it just because my parents were like, movies, that's not a real job.
Yeah.
So then anyway, so did that. So I chose between the two options. I'm like, I can go into law anytime soon. I'm like later on. So did HR, which I thought was going to be like a 3-month stint at my previous studio. But it turns out when you hire a lot of people, you also have to let go of a lot of people. So I was basically there for like a whole year because there's just like constant, influx of people. And also, it was nice because I was kind of the first contact for a lot of people moving to the country because there's a lot of talent in other places, like especially like Mexico, Japan, Korea. So a lot of them moved to Vancouver for the first time to get into the visual effects industry. So I was there. Then this was right after I graduated. So I think my bosses could tell I was bored. They're like, oh, I feel like production's more your speed. Do you want to try that instead? So then did that. Yeah, HR for a year, then switched over to production because again, I was lucky because everyone on that particular show was new to the studio. So they wanted someone who had been in the studio for a year. I was like, guys, I don't know what a pipeline is. Like, I have no idea what you guys do aside from like, I do your benefits and, and they're like, no, it's nice. You want someone in the studio. So then hired me. I did production. So was a production assistant and then basically worked my way up all the way to be a production manager.
Wow.
That was it. I was like 8 years of my life.
There you go. So what was the first show you worked on?
It was Ghostbusters Answer the Call with the SNL ladies.
I heard that has actually a really good score on IMDb, isn't it? It's really good. What would you say is probably the most, and I know this can be a tough question, but okay, let's do two-part. What was, and maybe it's the same, maybe it's not. What was the most exciting or interesting production you got to work on? And what was your favorite production to work on?
Most interesting. Oh.
And that could be bad interesting. We could get into the mud a little
Unless you sign an NDA.
Into the
all
gossip.
of my projects were notorious for being hard. Because like when I first started Ghostbusters, my animation director was like, CG animation movies are not like this. They're a lot easier. So you should come with me on the next project. Went with him to the next project. It was not easier. He apologized because it just significantly got worse. I think, like shrinking budgets and then they just want to make everything look really nice. But they're only willing to pay a certain amount of money for like your budget in general. Yeah. So it was all of like time crunching and that sort of stuff. So I think everything just got harder and harder. But I learned a lot, which is great. I think probably I would say I worked on 2 Spider-Man movies back to back. One of them was the animated in Spider-Verse, the first one. And then I worked on the Tom Holland one, the second one, which was Far From Home. Far From Home. So I think I learned quite a lot in like Far From Home from like just working. Because I've always kind of switched between working on live action VFX shows and also CG movies. So I think for me, I prefer working on VFX shows just because of the schedule. And it's like everyone's you're kind of all in it together where it's like, the timeline sucks. Everything's really hard, but you're all kind of trauma bonding and getting things done, which I really preferred. CG movies are great, but then they do have a long timeline and I prefer being on shorter projects. For me, I think I learned quite a lot just because I did so many different departments and then kind of touched things that I had never touched before when I was like first starting off as like production assistant, when you're just doing a lot of like, what do people want for food? I'm taking notes. I'm, just running around doing random things versus like, oh, okay, I'm actually owning a department, seeing this end to end. How am I affecting the pipeline so I'm not a bottleneck either way? So I think that was pretty good in terms of just learning things in general. And I think just like Spider-Verse itself was just such a nice movie to watch. It was so difficult. It's probably one of the most difficult things I've ever worked on in my life. But I think, again, the camaraderie was really good for all of that. And then, being in those client calls was interesting.
Yeah.
And then probably the best project, it's not my favorite movie, but Mulan, because there's just the amount of overtime was
so good.
Minimal. And then for me, I was really excited when I first like, I'm like, oh yeah, I love Mulan. And then, Asian representation. And I just worked with all good people. And then, but being on a show that barely had any overtime was unheard of. And for me, it was like, I just wasn't expecting it. So I was like always ready for it. I'm like, oh, it's the crunch time's going to come.
Yeah. And then the 18-hour days, the 16-hour days. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Mulan. Did you like Mulan? Because
I still haven't seen it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm the swing vote here. So this guy,
I love Mulan.
Loved it. That guy over there did not.
My parents did not like it either.
And I'm like, I haven't watched it yet.
So this is what I'm wondering. If it's a white person thing. Like if
The white people love it. This is a really good representation of the Asian culture for me.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like the English is clear. I can, like it's,
It ain't no Matt Damon in the Great Wall.
I mean, I don't mean that.
Matt Damon, Great Wall.
Yeah, I don't mean it like I'm being serious when I say that too, because like I know representation is an important thing. As somebody that's not my culture, like I don't know what good representation is. I just know as an audience member, did I like that movie? And I liked it. And maybe it's a good movie, but for some people, maybe it's a good movie, but they thought it was misrepresented or whatever reason, and therefore their overall opinion or thought on the movie is not good because of that, as opposed to somebody like me who knows nothing about the representation of that culture and just strictly being a naive, blind white guy being like, yeah, this is fucking cool. Like I like the story. I liked the action. I thought the sets looked good. The acting I liked. Yeah, so that's where I'm coming from. So I'd be interested for you.
When I finally get to it.
Like, what is your biggest, or your parents?
No, legitimately, it's actually. They were saying like, "Oh, we're gonna watch this." I was like, "Are you sure?" Because there's so many like Chinese versions of Mulan already that like I feel like have bigger budgets and all that. So I was surprised that they even wanted to watch it in the first place because they've not watched any of my other movies that I've worked on.
Right.
So I was like, are you sure about this? And I was like, okay, sure, do it. And then the next day, it got back to me. That film wasn't very good. I warned you.
Yeah.
There are parts of it that I really like you said, the sets are cool. VFX is great. We worked really hard on those. The acting I thought parts of it were really good.
Yes, I agree.
Parts of it was really good. And then, but I feel like in general, if that film, like I don't know if it was necessary. Me and my coworkers were really disappointed that they didn't have Mushu.
I was gonna say, is he in it?
He's
not in it
because they wanted to make it more like
realistic,
more accurate to the actual poem, the tale of Mulan.
Okay.
So Mushu was not part of it. But as millennial immigrants, most of us just love Mushu.
Yeah.
So
Do you think because it's a Disney remake though that they would have included part of? That's like saying Beauty and the Beast is not going to be Cogsworth and Lumiere.
Yeah, that's true. They were in the live action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting choice.
I think it was
by
also
Disney.
The choice was also because I think Mushu didn't go over well in China back in the day when with the
Because it was voiced by a black man.
No, I think it was like because it felt like
Oh, you're calling them racist, eh?
I called them nothing.
I
Maybe they didn't like Eddie Murphy. That's what I'm saying. As an actor.
Yeah. I think the idea was it was too comical. And they're like, oh, the dragon is supposed to be this such magnificent creature in all our legends. So now he's just like a comic relief.
Yeah.
So then that's supposedly why people didn't like it in China. So they're like, okay, we want to make it more realistic, quote unquote.
Yeah. No, I can understand that. Now, you said that there's a bunch of like Chinese Mulan movies that have come out. It's just news to me. Mm-hmm. Is there one like have you seen them? Is there one that you're like, this is the best representation of the original, like in a live action?
I only watched one of them a long time ago. Mainly because I like the actress, but from what I recall, like they definitely didn't have Mushu. I think they more focused on the fact like, oh, it's about honor and like filial piety, where it's like this daughter is going to go to war because of her dad, and she doesn't want her dad to fight. So it's just mostly about her journey of like in the army, like masquerading as a man, from what I recall. So it just felt like a good war movie, essentially. I don't remember anything else specific about it because it was like 20 years ago, I want to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Such a long time.
My kid's almost that old. Oh my God. That's terrifying to think about.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's really cool. So when you moved from, PA, you're just grunt, right? As a PA, like you say, you're doing this. I mean, good for you for getting stuff. I've seen some PAs and they just sit there and their job is to monitor the fucking parking lot, you know,
And they don't even do that.
No, honestly, and they have a book, but you know, you start somewhere, right? And you get into the industry and you work your way up. And good for you for being ambitious and you know, you're higher up seeing that in you. That's really cool. So when you moved up into like managing and shit, and you got your pipeline, what would you say was the biggest sort of team that you had to look after?
It would have been my last project. So that was actually no, it would have been Spider-Verse because I had 5 teams of artists, I think. It was wild, right? Because near the end we just had to like throw everyone with a pulse.
Just fucking get it done, yeah.
Yeah, literally just like finish this movie. So like I when I was a coordinator on that show, they just gave me like 4 teams of people, 4 or 5, I can't remember. And that was like each team maybe had like 20 artists. So I felt
Holy shit. So what would you say is the most rewarding part of that job? I mean, obviously maybe seeing it complete. Yeah, of course. So let's go the other way. Like, yeah. Fucking wrapping it up. Like, we're good. All right. Paycheck, please. What are the biggest struggles that come with that? Obviously hitting deadlines and stuff, but like, cause I don't know too much about that side of the production, especially when it comes to visual effects and special effects and like into the Spider-Verse, that obviously animation as well, CGI is more the live action, but is it just getting things done on time? Is that sort of one of the hardest things that you deal with? Or is there something in the actual production that sometimes there's just a fucking hang up of making it look the right way or making it look real? Like, what's sort of like some of the issues that you've kind of run into?
Yeah, it's a mixture of all that. Like going back to the first question in terms of like when it feels real, or for us, usually it's when the trailer comes out, because typically you've been working on the movie for like months at this point, and then trailer comes in. Depending on what movie it is, if it's a CG film, we're doing all of it. If it's a VFX film, you're probably only doing parts of the trailer. So doing those and then releasing it out in the public, because at first you don't really know what the movie's going to look like in the first place. You're like, okay, this could be good, this could be terrible, we don't know. Seeing it cut, going into a world, and you're like, cool, that's great. Feedback.
Good response. Yeah.
There's like good feedback, bad feedback. Like I think Ghostbusters was like the most hated trailer in all like YouTube history.
But I don't think that would have been because of the way that it
legitimately
looked. I think that was more gatekeepers thinking you can't replace the original men with women.
Yeah, you're always going to have that.
That one definitely gave me a lot of thick skin, because I think like that one made me realize like, okay, there's you can only put so much of yourself into the projects you work on, because ultimately your product is not your product, it is the director's vision. So like you're just upholding all of that.
Yeah.
But like trailers are really nice because again, you see all these like comments and everything. I think Spider-Verse meant a lot, just because a lot of people were like, especially like, you know, like small Black kids would be like, I finally see representation. Like I get to see, or like even just like mixed kids, right? Because Miles Morales is half Latino, half Black. So it's like seeing those videos come in, and then that's what we would actually like watch some of these videos before like our daily rounds and everything, just to like keep the just remind us like, what are we making this movie for? Yeah. Because I think a lot of times when you're like so stuck in it, you'll be like, oh, I have to get this done. There's so many notes on this. I've done this shot like 500 times. Not that I have, but like my coworkers have. You know, you kind of lose sight of like, what's the point? And then like watching that, you're like, okay, this is really nice. That means so much to other people as well too. And like visually, it's great looking as well too. Because typically if you're in one part of the pipeline, you don't get to see all of it until it's all put together, unless you're at the very end of it as a compositor or lighter. So though seeing it kind of done, it's really cool. And you're like, oh, I didn't realize it looked like that.
Yeah. That's super cool. The Into the Spider-Verse is, it may be my favorite Spider-Man movie, to be honest. I was so blown away with it when it first came out. I didn't really know like what to expect. And I honestly think you see a lot of animated movies have sort of adopted that sort of style since then. Not all of them, obviously, but I've seen, I don't know, some animated movies that have come out after that. I'm like, oh, this is like similar to what Into the Spider-Verse did, just with the way they did their effects, or I don't know. It was so different than, like watching a Frozen animated movie or I don't know what's what we're used to seeing when we watch an animated movie. Like, it was just so different, and it just fucking grabbed me. And Jesus Christ, Xiao is walking over here with a one in his flaming. What is happening? Oh my gosh, is it Wendy's 10th birthday?
It is.
Oh my
1-0.
God, what do we got here?
The wax is
Fucking steak, mash, asparagus. Oh my God. Holy cow.
Happy birthday
To us. Oh, you got 100.
Candles from Wendy.
Oh my
thanks,
gosh, Wendy.
Sorry, there's
We got to
wax.
pull another chair. Do you got another chair?
There's wax dripping on the steak, but that's
Let's,
fine.
it's a
I heard
seasoning?
it's good. Can we pull another chair in
Yes,
for you?
well, guys,
This is amazing.
this is awkward timing, but
Well, no,
I
this
can
is per-
control
Yeah.
when steaks are done. But yeah,
those-
100 episodes with you guys. I look forward to this every week,
Yeah.
doing episodes with you guys, because it's a great outlet and just getting to shoot the shit with you guys. So 100, and let's go for at least 100 more.
I think
What did-
let's
what
go
did
for
you
at least
say?
101.
How long did it take Tiger Belly before they got?
Who?
Oh, there
Just
is
kidding.
wax there.
Just kidding.
Uh-huh.
You're not a fan.
All right, let's
Yeah.
blow it out. Oh my God, this is, yes, that's gonna add
Make
some
your
good flavor.
wishes and blow
Uh,
out some
okay,
candles.
And blow.
Yeah.
Yay! Happy
Yay.
100. Thank you, Sha. This smells fucking good.
With
Okay.
wax?
Yeah.
I have
oh,
I've- while we're on Spider-Verse,
yeah.
Yeah, please. Oh, sorry.
Wendy,
Grab a chair.
are you involved in the new one?
No.
Well, that question was short-lived.
Unfortunately.
Thanks for contributing, Hayden.
I gotta take
I no longer
50% of
work
the
in
shots
that
you miss. What is that quote?
Yeah, shoot your shot.
Shoot my shot.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
And it was literally part of one of the things that I wanted to talk about, but we won't get to that. That's fine. But I was like, oh, there's a new one out. I wonder if you're any involvement in that.
Okay, so that's a little bit of an insight into Wendy and what she does, but I don't think we'll really know who Wendy is.
Is it box?
She's already reaching for the box. She's already reading.
knows.
Oh, I
think
thought you were going to
she-
say
should
until we talk to Shao about her.
Should
Well,
we?
that too.
Should we let Wendy draw from the box?
Please.
Let's let Wendy draw from the box. Okay,
Thanks.
Wendy, this is the mystery box.
Thanks, Brave.
Should I look or should I
Yeah, no, you're allowed to look because
Hey.
none of it will make sense.
Okay.
So we got the salt.
Sorry, I could have passed these.
We
for
got a
the day.
bag clip. We got a key, a lighter, and a sock.
I don't think I want to touch this.
Nobody's touching the sock. Everybody's.
Because we don't believe that it's actually clean.
Yeah,
It's clean.
there's something about the sock that just kind of weirds me out a little bit.
It's only one sock, which is what's really concerning.
Yeah, where's
It's
the
like,
other sock?
Where's the other sock?
Well,
What have you
if
done
you pick
with
the
it?
sock, you'll know.
Well, I
The question: when's the first time you masturbated into a sock?
no, it should be like one.
Now I'm concerned about the physics of that.
Yeah, the
I'm
last
not
time.
concerned. When was the last time? It's like women can do the same thing.
I feel like I would change the bag clip just for that yellow chips.
Okay. Go. I'm not gonna reach for you. You got to take it.
It's the salt.
You done fucked up now. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I should have taken the sock.
No.
Okay, she picked the salt. Let's see what the salt is. Hold
Just
on.
asking how salty I am because I'm pretty salty.
It's fucking yeah. You're gonna get to go off.
Salt
Here we
of the
go.
earth.
The
go.
salty rant.
Oh.
Rant about something that annoys you way more than it should.
Ooh.
Okay.
Great question.
If you need some time to think
I do
about
need
it,
some
we
time
can
to
stall.
think.
Okay.
I do need some time to think about this.
While you're thinking of it,
Should we do a steak
let's
right
do a
first?
taste test. Let's do a
Okay,
taste
okay.
test.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The sauce is
Shao just gave me a nod that the sauce was good. Can you tell me a little bit about the sauce? Do you need the
I
bottle?
bought it just because I like the simple packaging. I had no idea what it was gonna taste like. But I bought it once. It's
Ooh.
sweet and tangy kind of thing.
It's got a HP base smell to it.
Yeah.
So
I like a good
that.
HP.
Tip. Okay, so we got Wilkin and Sons Ltd. steak sauce. or steak, a beefsteak. For those Frenchies out there. I mean, those French speakers out there.
Beefsteak. Pretty sure that's how they say it in French too. Sauce beefsteak.
Sauce à beefsteak.
Well, I've had the potatoes and the asparagus so far, Shaun. Fucking good. I love mashed potatoes.
It's so thick, it won't even come out of the jar.
If only you guys knew how much butter was in these.
Oh, okay. Do you want to hear what my health
why they're so
story
good.
is now?
Please.
Okay, here.
So, a couple of years ago, my mum came to visit me in Vancouver, but she goes, I've got something to talk to you about. And when your parent sits you down and says, I've got something to talk to you about,
You get nervous.
I get nervous. And instantly my brain went, shit, my mum's like dying.
Yeah.
Because my dad did the same thing to me, but he didn't tell me. My dad got kidney cancer and he didn't tell me till after he had successfully had surgery. He told my brother beforehand. So my brother knew and he didn't tell me either. But anyway, so my mum sat me down. She's like, I'm fine. Nothing bad is happening. It's just I have like family history of high cholesterol. My mum is like the most fit person you'll meet. Of her siblings, she's the thinnest, most active. She's like, it doesn't matter how well you eat, how active you are in life, you're most likely probably going to get it. She's like, you might be lucky, but you probably won't be. So she's like, when you get older, you'll have to get it checked and get it sorted and whatnot. And I was like, okay, but I'm good because my brother and I don't have any of the other health issues that my cousins have because we felt like we got the good luck from mum being healthy. Turns out, no. The doc, I had a phone interview with the doc the other day and she's like, did you eat anything before your blood test? I'm like, no, why? And she's like, your cholesterol levels are really high. I was like, for a doctor just come out and say that, I was like, geez.
Must be
really
really high.
high. And she's like, so I want you to take these supplements, watch what you eat, exercise a little bit more, get better sleep, and in a couple months we'll do another blood test and we'll see if that corrected it or you'll have to take meds forever to be at a good level. I was like, far out. So now I have to watch everything I eat. I'm reading every label, seeing how much cholesterol is in it. I can't have as many because you guys know I got a sweet tooth. I love my chocolates. I love my ice creams. Love full cream milk. But I
We
switched.
literally went to Canadian Tire yesterday and we saw a box of the toffee FIFA things.
Yeah, the best
I
chocolates
wanted to-
ever.
Put it back.
Put it back.
Put it back. And it was the white chocolate version too.
Oh, that shit's the bomb.
This is so fitting, Wendy, that you pulled the salt because it goes so good on corn. And anytime you have thought of your salty take, Wendy.
I have.
Oh, she has. Oh, shit.
I don't know if it's a hot take, but I do get irrational. Oh, sorry.
No,
I do get very irrationally angry when people in front of me walk really slowly.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Fucking.
it's also because like, I'm from Hong Kong, so everyone's really go, go, go. When I went to Japan, it was also great as well, too. Everyone just walks really quickly, and then they kind of have an idea of where they're going. So, like, if you stop at the side of the street to, like, tie your shoelaces or just need to take a look at the map, I'm very conscious of that, so I make sure to do that, like, not to stop in the middle.
Yeah.
But there's many times where the groups, bless them, they're having a lot of fun and they're chatting. I don't want to be negative about that. But do you really need, like, 4 people walking in, like, strolling along, blocking the entire sidewalk when I need to get somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm short too, so like, why am I walking faster than you when your legs are double my length?
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch.
That is literally
Get out the way.
in my mind
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time.
I gotta tell you, that's why I stopped going to Costco. I hate going to Costco, but it would drive me fucking mad when you're walking, everybody's in a line, and then somebody just decides like, oh, I want that thing in that aisle. So they just fucking stop and leave their cart and go. And I'm like, fuck, there's a, like, it drives me, I would, like, Kay would be like, Justin, breathe. It's okay. We're not in a rush. But I just, like, I can't, like, I'm in there for a purpose. Get my fucking shit and get out. But the people are like, but like you say, going slow. But then when they would stop abruptly, leave their cart and go, I didn't give a shit. I'd just push people's cart out of the way. Like, I just move it. Like,
That's what I
You're
do.
leaving in the middle of the aisle. It's Saturday at Costco. Like it took me 20 minutes to find a fucking parking stop. I'm stalking people as they're leaving Costco with their shopping cart just so I can follow them to their fucking car. And then like there's somebody else there. Sorry, salty rant.
I
Salty
believe
rant.
this
I'm
was
sorry.
a Wendy salty rant, was it not?
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. It was. Sorry.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That was a good salty rant. That was a good salty rant.
I have stories of, but Alex a couple of years ago, we like to frequent the Richmond night market.
Oh God.
We didn't go last year. I like to go because like the food is amazing. And I was actually going to say this to you guys this year. They're doing trading card fair every night of it this year. So there's like double reasons to go.
Don't say you guys. It's just this guy.
This guy find himself another Snorlax card, and he'll be living the dream. I'm actually interested how it's going to run during the World Cup. That's going to be interesting. But anyway, we go there and it's big and busy, and Alex is small like you, Wendy. So she just can't stand it when people don't pay attention to their surroundings, and especially there where it's crammed. And she literally has several times balled fists walking through a crowd. And I walk behind her and I like hold her shoulders. I'm like calmly like, it's okay, it's okay. And she gets out there and she's like, she's not a violent person. But she was like, I wanted to swing. I wanted to swing. And she's at a good height where she would hit some damaged spots.
I do want to say that when I'm in Hong Kong, because Wendy did mention that Hong Kong people usually are quite fast and they're always go, go, go. But the streets are narrower, I feel like, in Hong Kong.
Yes.
And although they are go, 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 sometimes I do walk faster. And they're kind of in their own world sometimes. And so I will walk with a backpack usually. And I have my arms on the straps and my elbows out. And I've thrown a couple bows just to make space, especially when you get out of the MTR, which is the metro, the train. They kind of just all flood out. But there's etiquette where you're supposed to let the people get out of the train first and put in. But there's a lot of people.
It's like
I guess we say like the aunties who are a little older who want to grab a seat first. So they'll storm in before letting people out. And I don't like that at all. So I usually, yes, they are older than me and they are women. I've thrown a couple bows at them.
Can you look at the camera and tell everybody you like to abuse old women?
Yeah, I hate crying.
Look right down the lens.
Wait your turn, before
Bitch.
you fucking get a seat,
Yeah.
or else you fucking get a fucking.
See this? That's his fucking salty take.
I elbowed my mom before.
And
Well,
see, Chow is a good height. So his elbows are head height
Yeah.
for most people.
It would be like right in like the arm, or sorry, the head.
Yeah.
But I feel like because of that, I've learned to be able to weave through people very easily.
You're the weaver.
Yeah.
You got good spatial awareness
You're a good size to weave too.
I don't know, spatial awareness when it comes to people.
of other people, yeah.
Yeah, but like
Not
spatial
yourself.
awareness in general is like it's pretty shot.
You run into things a lot.
Oh, all the time. Like I'll just like be sitting here, and then all of a sudden in the shower, will be like, ah. And he's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I just hit myself on the table."
You ran into me.
Yeah, the table ran into me.
Well, I know
I'm
you have to
piecing
leave
out early on the 100th episode, guys, but I have full confidence in you guys to wrap it up. I know we shot a bit longer because we were going to turn it into a two-part thing. Shao, I just want to say this fucking meal is fantastic, bro.
Oh, thank you. No,
My God.
well, you polished the mash. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love mash. Corn, asparagus, fucking steak, mash. It was so good. I'm sad I'm not going to be here for dessert, but this is sort of what happens with parenthood. Sometimes you just got to get up and go, and that's the way it is. But I'm going to leave you guys to it and our special guest because she's probably more entertaining than I am anyways. Definitely not as good looking, but that's okay. So I was like, no, I think
It's debatable.
so I'm going to just leave it to you guys. Thank you everybody for sticking with us for 100 episodes.
So before we kind of rolled today, we before Hayden arrived, we were talking to Wendy a little bit about her IMDb credits, and I just want to get Hayden's kind of estimates and guesses on what the movies that she's worked on, what they rank, and we're going strictly with RT scale on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh,
Okay. So we're not gonna make you guess which is the best and worst or whatever, but we will try to make you guess the percentage that it's currently at. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we will say that I believe. And there you go.
Oh, I can't believe that fell out of my pocket. Holy shit.
Wow.
That was, hey,
Lucky.
That was lucky. Sorry, before I go, Shao had asked me for a carabiner for this audition he has tomorrow. And I said I had one, and I put it in my pocket this morning so I wouldn't forget. And I totally forgot to give it to him, but I reached into my pocket to grab my keys because I'm leaving, and the fucking carabiner fell out. Should we kiss?
Brave.
Brave. No, wait, sorry. Brabby?
It's
Bra-
Brave.
Bravey.
Bravey.
Like a baby with an R.
love you guys.
Bravey.
Thank you, Justin, for the beaner.
I got you.
No. Let's the carabiner. The carabiner. Sometimes I like to shorten words and without thinking.
Yeah.
So I didn't think there.
No, you didn't think that one through. I'm going to think this one through.
You're gonna kiss now?
Will you give me more of your pickles sometime? Because that was really fucking good. You have a jar? Can I take a jar home?
Can you get him?
Can I take it?
You want to take this?
I'll take that jar. Yeah.
Yeah. James will
No,
love these.
give him
James likes spicy.
brand new. Give him
Okay.
Brand new.
There should be a new one in there.
It's like a bunch.
So let's start off with what we believe is her lowest ranked. Okay, so you know it's low, but how low?
Do I get to know what the
Wendy
family is?
did work on the 2017 classic family comedy movie, The Emoji Movie.
Oh yeah. The Rotten Tomato score of that. Oh,
It's only asparagus, Joe.
That's it? Oh, okay.
he wants the pickles.
I'll make one. So Emoji Movie.
Emoji Movie. I'm gonna go for a 32% Rotten Tomatoes.
That's very generous.
17.
Also generous.
I got it.
Really? So on that, you know how I sent you the early reviews of the Michael biopic?
Oh, yes. Yes.
So it currently has a. Do you know what its current score is?
Last I checked, it was like 30 something.
Yeah, it's like 33.
For critics.
Yeah.
But audience is a different story.
Well, it's already made, I think, 90 million.
20, I think, yeah. 20 million the opening weekend.
Yeah. So clearly the fans.
And people are
do not
dancing in the theaters. I'm not sure how it felt like that, but
No.
yeah. So Emoji Movie sits at a solid 6%.
Wow.
Did you ever watch that?
I have not. But doesn't that have Adam Sandler?
No.
What's that? Oh, that's the Pac-Man one.
That's Pixels.
Pixels.
So yeah, there's
Oh, it has
TJ.
Patrick Stewart.
Tiger Stewart's in it. He's the poop emoji.
And that's not enough to bump it into the 10.
With TJ with James Corden. James Corden. Anna Faris, Maya Rudolph, Stephen Wright, Jennifer Coolidge, Patrick Stewart, Christina Aguilera, Sofia Vergara, Rachel Ray Y, Sean Hayes.
So its entire budget would have gone to paying for actors.
I guess.
Holy.
Not the quality of animation or the story.
I will say, animation on that movie, sorry, not even just animation, like all this CG in it, top notch. I feel like they were doing stuff that for like Wreck-It Ralph was doing, like the second one came out. But it was well.
I mean, visually, I thought it was completely fine. It looked good too. But I guess
So it's just story-wise, it's just garbage.
6%.
6%. Well, the fact that they made a movie based on emojis, I would have said that straight away anyway. I'm like, what's the point of this movie?
Right.
I think it's for merchandising as well. Too.
Yeah, they would have thought it was a cash grab.
Now, let's jump a little bit. We talked about this before. The live action Mulan.
Mm-hmm.
What do you believe that is sitting at?
I would have thought that would have been like low 60s.
No, that's definitely not it.
Because
2020, 22.
2022.
Sorry, 2022. 2020.
is it really 5 years old?
It
Wow.
was like,
yes.
I finished it and then I got laser eye surgery and then it was COVID.
Okay, so that one, and mind you, I think in a lot of places in Asia didn't, or maybe I shouldn't say that, but I think
It didn't do so well.
yeah, they
didn't?
didn't show in China.
No, they wanted to.
Is that part of because they have a quote of how many Western movies they can take
Yeah.
or want to take?
That's kind of shocking to me that they didn't that didn't make it there. But
Yeah. They're probably
yeah,
like
so
Disney.
yeah, what would you say?
62%.
You know, you're not that. You know,
Is it a little higher?
It's higher.
68.
You're quite warm. You're very warm. You're hot. Actually.
67.
No, you're
69.
But it's 71.
71.
71.
Nice.
So did you watch that? You said.
I haven't watched it. No, Justin's watched it. I haven't. It's on my watch list, but I have not gotten to it because I really enjoyed the animated one.
See, I think Wendy has a different like rating system because she worked on those things,
Yeah.
right?
No, I'm just picky about the movies I like.
Okay.
Same.
Wait, now that hold on, because as much as I like this kind of this making you guess game and learning about what Wendy's worked on, now that Justin isn't here, I'm surrounded by two Lord of the Rings nerds that because I like Lord of the Rings, okay? But after meeting her, because she's such a big fan of Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and that certain, I guess, kind of like fantasy-ish.
Harry Potter, I just grew up with it, so I think that's why I know everything.
But you read the books too.
Yeah, but that's why I grew up.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Yeah, I'm surrounded by readers, aka nerds, like I said. So they've read the books of Lord of the Rings, right? And both of you read The Hobbit as well. Now, did you enjoy or not enjoy the Hobbit movies? Because that can be a dividing topic, correct?
Yeah. So I haven't seen the final one of
The third.
the
Okay.
third Hobbit film,
Me neither.
but I think that was because that was when did that come out? I think it was because I'd come back here, and it either was just about to come out or it just come out. I didn't have money to go see it in the cinema because I was a new immigrant.
Okay.
New to Canada, depending on the year. So I haven't seen it. And I know the reasons why people dislike them. And it's more from a technical point of view and storytelling that I've seen as to why. Like CG versus practical makeup. And the fact that they expanded a small children's book into 3 films. I always was like, how are they going to do that without making it a whole bunch of filler? Then I realized that they pulled from appendices and other parts of the Lord of the Rings story and threw it in. I was like, well, that kind of makes sense to expand but it was rushed. So Peter Jackson took it over from,
Guillermo.
yeah. And so you could tell that he obviously had one vision of it, which would have been very interesting actually to have seen a Middle-earth film done by a completely different director only like 10 years after Peter Jackson's films. And it either would have worked or it would have been like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I know Harry Potter had how many different directors, but they all would have had a studio.
CC, right?
CC, yes.
I can't see Chris Columbus.
Yeah. He did the first one.
2, right? First 2 or first 1? And then the I think the Spanish director.
Inarritu? Yeah.
Interactive.
Nosferatu? What?
Yeah. He did a couple.
Yeah, and then there maybe 4 directors total out of 4.
No, I think he only did one because the third one is my favorite. I think he's the only director.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh, you know your Potter a little bit.
A little bit. But that had a studio look to it. Like Marvel films, they've all got different directors, but they all have to look the same.
You're right.
So I don't know how The Hobbit would have looked under Guillermo.
Oh, sorry. No, it was Alfonso Cuarón.
That's the fella. That was part of the Mexican renaissance of directors.
Research team right here. But because I have 2 nerds here on this table, I love.
What is the Ninja Turtles up there?
Yeah. You want to turn the camera over?
No, that's different.
That's not his. That's not mine.
Yeah, do we want
What did you say?
Blaming it on
When I was
first
younger.
day. It's my first day.
Should I get your card
No.
binder?
It was there when I moved in.
Yeah. I didn't want to move it because it's some people like it or whatever, but I don't even know what they are. Why are they different colors?
Such
Anyways,
aggressive.
Who'd you go
moving
and
on.
see at the Fan Expo? April O'Neil.
What did you buy there again?
His name, the guy that didn't show up.
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman. Yes. Thank you. I wonder if he wants to make the movie. Anyways, he probably boycotts it. That should have been me. You know. All right. So I want to take this opportunity to ask to see if I can stump any of you. You guys can work as a team. It's not one-on-one to see if I can. I literally looked up difficult Lord of the Ring trivia.
No. I don't know any of the book stuff though. I feel like
This might not. Okay, we'll see.
It's
if you guys
been
can
a
work together.
long,
I need multiple choice.
a long time since I read the books. I own them. I bought a second set while I was here.
I'm nervous for you because Hayden finished all the high cholesterol mashed potatoes, and I don't know what to do if something.
If I start having a heart attack on camp, just roll. It'll be great.
Have dessert too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh well, he has a second stomach for it. Okay, so let's go with the first question. Okay, who defeats Sauron and takes the ring?
The first time?
And Aragon's father.
It's
Oh, it's this,
Silver.
yeah.
That's correct. Okay, so you know it's not that hard, right?
I mean,
Is that the starting level? Does it progressively get?
Yeah.
Okay, this might be hard because it's like whatever. How long until Gollum found the ring?
Is it like 400 years or something?
Uh,
No, it's not. It's more.
It's
It's like 2,000 years or something. I've seen a meme where it's like the river is the Lord of the Rings because it's held it the longest.
I'll give you that. It's let's say 2,500 years. Okay, so pretty good.
I feel like some of these would need multiple choice.
He's
then-
good at making them up on the spot.
Well, how long did Gollum have the ring for?
100 years.
Here's 400 to 600 years.
I will take that because it's 500.
Yeah, split the difference.
Okay.
But then, see, how long did he not have it for, but thought he had it? Because it would have been in the cave with him, but he wouldn't have had it on his.
Not sure.
That's true.
What's
You
the
have to
answer?
You have to put into consideration all this other stuff in the cave.
You want to do it just because you want to do voicing.
That's a huge thing. Okay. How old does Bilbo turn in the first movie?
Of the Lord of the Rings?
His birthday party thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like
It's 111.
That is correct. Wow. Wait, what? Is that a common? Okay, whatever. You guys.
Not common for hobbits.
yeah, because he has a ring. That's why he's.
And Frodo's like 70, isn't he?
I'm skipping this one because I know you guys already know the four hobbits in the Fellowship, but that's who cares. Who does Sam have a crush on?
Rosie. I mean, technically Frodo, I think.
Rosie.
No, I don't.
Is it Butter something?
Rosie Cotton.
Cotton. How many kids does he have with Rosie? Is that one of your questions?
Not yet.
It's like he has 13
I was
Hobbit
gonna say-
babies.
I was gonna guess 11, but
Also, fun fact: in the movie, his real kids are actually his kids too. There's a
Yeah.
couple of them.
good God.
And he brought it up at the panel in like London where he's like, my daughter now is 32 or whatever.
My God.
And everyone's like, oh, I feel so old. And he's like, how do you think I feel?
Okay, this question I don't even understand, but let's see if you guys can get it. Who does Bilbo avoid?
Who?
Like in Hobbiton?
That's literally what the question
Everybody?
says.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he avoids everyone. He hates everybody.
Yeah. Unless it's for a specific party.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you guys can deliberate because it says the Sackville Baggins.
Oh,
Ring any bells to anyone?
No.
plus it's just his neighbors, I'm guessing.
Well,
Is it like a family member?
sure.
Oh, that's the answer? The Sackville
Yeah.
Baggins is?
Where does Gandalf go to research the ring?
Oh, I don't remember the name of it. The library.
Literally just says Gondor.
Oh,
Oh, he goes to Gondor.
Guess you guys don't know what you guys lead on.
we just told you that we don't know that much.
Okay, just relax.
We're not Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, we're not Colbert.
Well, you guys did very well because I'm not going to do the rest of it because there's 77 questions. But
That's why it's super hard just getting through it.
yeah, you guys did quite well, or very well, actually, surprisingly. So good on you guys. Good on you, nerds.
Woo!
Favorite of the. You said the last one, right? You said before you liked the last one most.
Return of the King makes me cry every time. Like multiple, like I'm like a sobbing mess by the end of that movie. So emotional.
What specific part when they
Lots of
all
parts where
like,
it's
dance gaily in the bed kind of thing?
No, it's mostly.
That part I always like just end it there. Just
I think it's parts where it's like, oh yeah, like first
That's the first ending.
thing. Then also it's like, oh, you bow to no one. That gets me every time. And then that's when, and then Frodo gets shipped over to like the Undying Lands. So it's like, oh, I'm leaving without you, Sam, and then I'm like just inconsolable at that point. Anyways, so
Sam does eventually get to go there,
he
though.
does, yeah. So that's a nice part.
Which one do you like the most?
Well, I haven't seen them in a very long time, but I am always a fan of. I remember watching Fellowship the most because
I think I
sets
asked you,
everything
yeah.
up. It sets everything up. It's kind of like my liking of the first Star Wars film versus even though everyone's like, Return of the Jedi is the best one, or Empire Strikes Back is the ultimate one. I'm like, oh, I kind of like the first one.
Right.
That's where it all began.
And on that topic, actually, just a quick shift. There is a new show, a Darth Maul show, which I've asked these guys to watch on Disney Plus, and I'm not as big into Star Wars as Justin Hayden over here, but I so far love the show. It's really well done, really nice animation and great voice acting, and my friend is actually working on it as a supervisor. Senior animator. Yeah, senior animator.
Stop stealing my friends.
Greg. Shout out to Greg.
What's the last name?
B. You haven't had a chance to watch it, right?
No, not yet. No.
Because I had to ask Hayden about the timeline of, because what I remember mostly is Darth Maul getting sliced in half. I think they kind of touch up on it a little bit. Or no, sorry. I remember watching someone make an AI video of how, did I send it to you or you sent it to me?
I think I sent it to you saying this explains how he got his legs.
Yeah. And he became like a half
Spider.
Kind of like a half spider, like an android kind of thing. And like he kind of like fixed himself up. But I had to ask Hayden where Maul takes place in the whole timeline of Star Wars. Just because I always just liked watching it because of how visually. And I kind of sometimes got lost with I feel like it got really politically driven in the first, like the prequels, the 1, 2, and 3, that kind of thing. There's a council and they're like talking about
trade wars.
So I'm like, what? I kind of just want to watch Yoda fight, you know? So I kind of lost interest in a little bit. And then I watched the 7, 8, 9 ones. And then I just thought I think a lot of people don't like that one also just because, well, for me, I thought the action sequences weren't as good as the original, even the original ones, the lightsaber sequences, the one with Rey and Adam Driver, Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
Yes. Oh my God. Their
Solo.
Their fight scenes were just so, I don't know.
As someone who's never used a lightsaber before, she was very skilled in one.
That's right. But just the fighting scenes in the first even 6, it looks very well choreographed, fast, and this visually looks really cool. Whereas these ones were very slow, as if they're fighting with Excaliburs, really slow, strike, breathe, strike, breathe, instead of just non-stop.
Well, they're not telling you that in the galaxy far, far away, everybody got really, really asthmatic after the Empire fell.
That's right. Yeah.
They're already masked, right?
Yeah.
So I haven't even seen the prequels more than once in cinema. The prequels? The sequels, I should say, sorry. Prequels I love. The sequels, the newest ones.
Oh, you liked all the prequels.
I did. Well, so I grew up with the original trilogy because my stepdad grew up with the original trilogy. So when I would go to his house, so my grandma's house, they had all like the original action figures. I used to play with them all the time. And then
Like Ralph.
like Ralph, exactly like Ralph, but out of the packaging.
Still in the original packaging?
Yeah, and I was literally like Principal Skinner. I was like, "Ah!"
Obi-Wan.
But so then when they re-released them into cinema, I was at an age where you can appreciate going to the movie theater and you start to pick your favorite music and your favorite movies. So like the 8, 9, 10 years old. So I went to the cinema and I remember they gave you like a passport, like a Star Wars passport. So you got to get all like these like cool stamps and stuff. And
Oh, no way, nice.
you got to and that was when George Lucas first started putting new scenes into his films. So there's a million different cuts of, and then of course the sequel, far out, I'm getting mixed up. The prequel films came out, and I was again at an age where you're very into girls or boys, and Natalie Portman came along, and I was like, oh, yep. I love Star Wars already, but I love Natalie Portman.
Yeah, sure.
So I still love Natalie Portman for her acting ability, first and foremost.
I like her from her face.
Yeah, she's a very well-constructed human.
Fair.
So then when the sequels came out, I was super duper excited because I was like, sweet. Like J.J. Abrams one looked like it was just a like nostalgia-driven original trilogy film, which it was, and it almost retreaded the same story. But it did a really good job at setting up, and then I think they just didn't have a story team for the second and third films to continue the arc across the three films, which was what let it down, I think.
Right. Because I remember when the 1, 2, and 3 came out, I still think there were a little bit of, not backlash, but I think some of the hardcore fans didn't really like some of it. And I think, for example, like Jar Jar was a big thing that people didn't like. You know, what did you have when you saw Jar Jar, did you have that like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? What is this?
Yeah, it was like a comic relief thing that wasn't there in the original 3. It's like, why is he needed?
Right.
And then he got his due in the Clone Wars animated series. They made him a little bit more likable and have some importance. He wasn't just a bumbling fool that managed to take down an entire robot droid army.
Now, is
by
the
accident.
the Clone Wars happens after the 3rd episode, or?
Whoa! It happens. That's how she was like, shout.
No, it's her-
Why don't you know when the Clone Wars happens?
Well, aside from the spatial awareness thing, sometimes it's just her ability to grasp things, or
Drops everything.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Clone Wars happens between episode 2 and episode 3.
See, these are the things
So you've got
always pick your brain at.
yeah, episode 2 was what's it even called? Attack of the Clones.
Right.
And then the third one is Return of the Sith. It happens in between those.
Okay.
So
Wait, Phantom Menace is the
first one.
right? Yeah.
So Anakin is at his peak of before he turns to the dark side. Not his peak physical, but he was like the shit. He was
Right.
working
Right.
with General Kenobi quite a bit, and he got his own Padawans. He had 2 of them. I can't remember what his first one was.
Before we wrap this up, I remember hearing this question before, where someone talked about how I think all of Star Wars, they only think that Darth Vader is only actually menacing and scary in 2 scenes. Do you think that they don't make him scary enough and powerful enough to the point where, like, because he's supposed to be fucking like, because can you guess which 2 scenes? I think one of them was the one where I think there's one in the Boba Fett or something where he shows up and he's like massacres everyone in the hallway. I think that's one of them. Oh no, Mandalorian. I think.
So the very first time you see him, in A New Hope. I'm going to say that's one of them because it sets up this character, and he's always been ranked the top evil bad dude in cinema history, regardless of what happened before or after him. And so that scene there, you get a backstory, very small backstory of what he is. He's menacing. He comes in. He literally is just this presence. So that's the first one. And then you don't really need to see how powerful he is after that point. You learn it through dialogue with Obi-Wan Kenobi and the fight and whatnot. Then Rogue One has a hallway sequence, which I think you might be talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where he just goes and mows everyone down. I have issues. The scene itself is great. I have issues with it because it changes the timeline of the movies. But no one ever seems to talk about it. So at the start of A New Hope, Darth Vader boards the ship that the princess is on and says, "You have the plans. Where are they?" Like, he doesn't know. He's just accusing her. And she's like, "I got no plans. I don't know what you're talking about." Rogue One changes that because he's literally fighting the rebels up until the point they hand the plans to the spaceship and then leave. So he, of course, knows that she's got it. So why would he be accusing her of having something, but she flat out denies it?
Question about that. Does Darth Vader technically have the power / skill to make her tell him? Or some sort of like mind reading? Say, I know where it is, instead of having to ask.
I think if you dwell into the lore of like the books and whatnot, he does have slight, not mind control, but is able to coerce using the Force. But they never really go into that in the movies. So he does have the ability to get what he needs.
Because I know some Jedis can kind of
foresee
or use the Force to kind of mind control certain things. Well, they showed it in Maul in one scene where a Jedi is trying to get past a stormtrooper and he's being asked for ID, and then he just like, "You don't need to see my ID."
Stormtroopers are stupid.
I don't need my Okay, so it just depends on how.
So because we wouldn't have known then, but by the end of the first like Return of the Jedi, we find out that Leia is also Luke's brother and his daughter. So she would have high levels
of course.
So she would have a very strong mind to break without even knowing it.
Okay.
But I'm
That makes
surprised
sense.
Darth Vader would be able to recognize that she had midichlorians in her blood, which is the stuff that causes the higher level.
You want to use that nerd voice again?
Midichlorians in your blood. So Anakin Skywalker has the highest level of midichlorians ever recorded by. That's why he's the chosen one, and that's why he is the ultimate.
It's like the Star Wars level, like equivalent of cholesterol.
Yeah,
It's like he's really high.
it's really high.
It's really
And if
high.
it's any higher,
Yeah.
so he's even higher than Yoda and all those other masters, which is why he got so
shit.
angry that they never granted him the rank of master. He was a Jedi, but he wasn't a Jedi master. He's like, "Fuck you guys, I'm
A
gonna."
lot of this stuff when I'm
I
watching.
only watched a singular Star Wars.
So I'm not going. I don't know. I'm not even going to claim that I'm a uber nerd at it. These are just things that I've picked up over time.
That's insane. But all right. On that note, I want to thank all of you guys who have tuned in and over the past almost 2 years,
Yeah.
listening to us babble and just be stupid and be ourselves. I want to thank Hayden and Justin, and of course our special guest Wendy, for letting us ask about your work,
My old work.
or old work. Yeah,
Wait. That will ask off air. Your old work?
she doesn't do VFX stuff anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, she's just street walker. So that's how I met her.
Yeah.
No, but
You're racking up a high bill, are you?
yeah, that's
I'm gonna take
that's
a
right.
spoon here.
Yeah,
Leave him in the bathtub full of ice.
Yeah.
that's part of the deal. But yeah, hopefully we will be around for another 100 or so, and yeah, we will actually have to discuss what we're going to be talking, what show we're going to be talking about next. Again, if you guys ever have any ideas, suggestions, comments, thoughts, please feel free to write into us or email chummythumbs@gmail.com. Our socials, we're on
Twitter or on X, TikTok, Blue Sky.
Blue sky. Wow.
and Instagram.
Instagram. Are we are on Instagram.
We have Instagram, yes. So yeah, reach out to us, and who knows, if you want to call in, we can also interview you, have a little chat with you sometime. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to our 100th episode extravaganza. And we're missing one of the mugs from Justin, but until next time, everyone. Oh, here we go.
It's a thumb.
Keep
on. Say it.
thumbing.
Yes.
Yay. Clink.
Clink.
I've never watched the intro.
100th episode. I'm pointing to the text that's above your head, Wendy. It's on the wall behind you.
1, 2.